Guys, did you know that I got a new car? Look at this shiny, sexy black beauty. So I don't know if I told you the story about me needing a new car. And I'm not sure about this video with me walking because it's going to give me motion sickness. Okay, so what happened was a week before Christmas, my car actually blew up. Like totally blew up while I was sitting at a set of traffic lights. I had to call the tow man. You know, I had to wait for these men behind me to come and push me up off the road. It was very embarrassing, guys. Anyway, got my car towed back home. Mechanic came out and had a look at it and said it just wasn't worth fixing, it was gone. So this is like a week before Christmas and I'm stranded with no car. So I went into panic mode. It was all very stressful anyway before Christmas. You know, I've needed a new car for a long time. My other car was not coping with the amount of books that I had to keep putting into that car. It was too small. So something that I needed for a long time, this was just like honestly the worst timing that I could have needed a new car. You know, I just separated from my husband. Like I'm sitting here thinking, how am I going to afford having a new car and having to get a loan? And I was like, look, Mel, it is what it is. You're going to have to make it work because you need a good car. And I was very conscious of becoming like a single woman, and I don't want to feel unsafe when I'm on the road. I don't want to buy like a used car that might be a lemon. I don't know, like it was just something that I was nervous about. Anyway, I absolutely love my new car. It's beautiful. It holds so many books. It's beautiful to drive. And the new warehouse that I've got is actually a little bit of a drive away from where I live. So it was important for me to also have like, you know, a nice reliable car if I'm going to be making longer trips every day out to the warehouse. So yeah, that's the car. But right now I have to walk because it is starting to rain. It is spitting here. I really wanted to get a walk in today, but it's projected rain all day. Normally on a Monday, I would like do my walk in the afternoon because it's such a busy day and I've got so many things I need to prioritize. But today I'm trying to get like at least half my walk in this morning before it absolutely pours down, which I can feel it coming out. I'll be running home soon and that'll be a sight for sore eyes. Anyway, I'm going to finish this walk and then get in the shed and pick and pack. Okay, it is getting very, very wet and the running needs to commence. And guys, I'm not a runner, but I'm about to get saturated, so oh shit. Welcome home. So, I just washed my hair and blow dried it this morning. Okay, I have got 58 orders to pick today. So it's not 58 actual orders because some of them were multis, but it's 58 actual items that I need to pick. I'm a little bit worried. My shed is a mess. There's just stuff going on here. My biggest concern at the moment is 58 orders is quite a lot. And where am I going to put them? I think I'm going to have to pack down the photography station today to be able to put the orders on there once I've picked them. I'll need to tidy up my packing station a little bit and let's do it. Okay, so my orders are all picked. It's all these orders that are sitting here, plus all these ones down here are multi-orders. So done that job. I've just cleaned up my packing bench a little bit. That's all the mailers I've got. I think I do have another 5 boxes of mailers just waiting for me to pick up from the post office. I order these in bulk lots of like 1,000, so I get the most discount that I possibly can. And then I can't fit them when I buy them. So my post office actually like keep them in their back of their store until I'm ready to like take more home each time. Well, this is annoying. I have run out of my sticky tape and I'm so frustrated at myself because I noticed this a couple of weeks ago and made a note to order another bulk lot off eBay and I totally forget, and now I've run out and I need it for my packing. So now I have to go up to the supermarket just to get a couple of rolls to tide me through until I can get like a bulk lot here. So frustrating, Mel. So I went and got my sticky tape. I've gone and get a cup of coffee and I'm sitting here waiting to go inside my house, and can you hear the rain? Like it's just raining. I'm going to have to get out and get wet all over again, and I just know that as soon as I pack my orders today, I'm going to have to try and get them out to the car here in the pouring rain, which is going to be an absolute nightmare. One of the things about my new warehouse, guys, is like I can drive right up to the front of the doors of it. At home, I've got quite a walk between the shed and where my car is. The new warehouse, I can just pull right up and I can load those books in and out and I can get my shipping done. Oh, it's going to be, I can't wait. I can't wait. So I had some pretty good sales over the weekend, but oh my goodness, I can't believe the amount of low ballers I got this particular weekend. They were really aggravating me this weekend and I was trying hard not to hit that bloody decline button. Anyway, I just sold this bundle. It is 5 Weight Watchers cookbooks. I just sold that for $49.99, so that was a pretty good sale. Geez, I feel like this is a sad book. Letting Go, How to Plan a Good Death. Okay, so this was a pretty good sale. I sold this book for $30. Freedom, The End of Human Condition. I only paid $1. Now, this book is sold for $26.99 and it's the Encyclopedia of Healing Foods. Now, I do find books that are on alternative medicine, alternative therapies, they can really move quite fast and sell very well for me. So I'm always looking out for that kind of genre, I guess, of book when I'm outsourcing. Now, I got a bundle of 2 cookbooks here, both by the same author, which is Kylie Kwong. Now, she does cookbooks that are on the Asian cuisine, and some of her cookbooks can sell for really good money. So these 2 books I bundled together just because same author, same Asian cuisine, and I've sold those for $37.99. So I just sold this one, Australia, Images of a Timeless Land. I've just sold this for $33.74. But this book has been in my store a year, so I've sold that on a 30% off sale. But it just goes to show if it's been sitting here for a year, it was probably just priced too high to start with, because it is actually a really pretty coffee table book with some beautiful photography in it. So yeah, anyway, 30% off was what did it to sell it. But in all honesty, if it's been in here for a year, good riddance. Houston, we have a problem. Okay, so I sold this book, Cook, and I've just opened it up to check that I didn't need to, erase any pencil markings inside. And I noticed it had this big dirty stain. So I just went back to look at the initial listing just to make sure I had noted that and taken photos of it, because it's terrible. And what I've just noticed is this book is a paperback book. The one that I just sold was a hardcover book. So I've gone and had a look on the shelf. What I've done is I had this book twice on the same shelf. One of them was paperback, one of them was hardcover. The other day I sold this one, the paperback one, but I accidentally have sent them the hardcover one that was in a better condition. Now, I've just had a look. That buyer has received that item and they haven't contacted me to say that I sent them the hardcover one instead of the paperback. And it's probably because this one was noted in acceptable condition and a lot cheaper, and the other one was a hardcover and much better. So now I've got a buyer that's ordered the hardcover one, and the one I've got here is paperback. But thankfully, going by my listings, because this is a popular book that I sell quite often, it looks like I've got another one on a different shelf that's a different listing. So I just need to go in there, check that that one matches the same kind of condition that the one I sold was. And then I'll delist this, and I don't even know if I'll relist this one actually. I didn't actually have in the listing that it had that terrible, dirty, oily looking stain on it. I don't know if I'll, I could relist it, taking some more photos and just really mark it down in price. I don't know, maybe I won't even relist it. Sold this big book on a sale for $30.70 or something, but I'm really glad this one's going because it is a big, heavy book. And honestly, whenever I see a big, heavy book fly out the door at the moment, I'm like, yes, one less big, heavy book to move. So this is 6 individual books that have been bought by one of my viewers, Amy. She sent me a message saying she knew I was going through a hard time, but my videos had given her lots of value and tips over the time. So she said she was super grateful for my my videos, and I am saying, Amy, I am super grateful for your order. Thanks. So going out today is 2 bundles of Mills and Boon romance books. Now, if you didn't know, a few months ago, I bought a massive haul of 10,000 Mills and Boon romance novels. It was absolutely huge, like massive. And I haven't been putting many of them into my store lately because all the Mills and Boon are over in my storage unit at the moment, because I just had to get them out of my space for Christmas when we were having people over, and they're just taking up too much room. So I've left them over in the storage unit now, and I'm probably just going to wait until I get into the new warehouse, and then I'll start dealing and listing more of the Mills and Boon. But I have been selling quite a lot of them, and you know, they are really good sellers for me. So this was a pretty good sale. It's 3 listings but 4 books. I sold this for $51. All of the books are on the same kind of theme, which is Aboriginal myths and stories and paintings. So yeah, great sale. So I've just sold these 2 books to the same person. Both of them are on the paleo diet. So I just sold these 2 of them for $36.98. So great sale. This is 8 individual books sold to one particular buyer. They seem to be on the same topic, but mindfulness, healing. This is the best thing about niching down in a store. The more you have on one particular topic, the more it encourages like multi-purchases. So this is fantastic. So I've got multiple bags here that I need to run out to the car in the rain. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's still raining really hard outside. I'm just going to have to take one bag at a time and kind of really wrap it up so no water gets in, and do the bolt. And I'm just going to have to do that multiple times, and my hair will probably just go frizzy for the umpteenth time today. Pretty stock standard average day, except for all the rain. I really appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned. I'll have another video for you in a few days. And until then, see ya.